welfare check is early this month. Looking to chill, interact, and have fun. Open up my YouTube page, and I see your melting face. And when I hear you burn, I'm the only dent on earth. This is so meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me. Yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you don't work just like my legs. Fuck the stupid trolls saying that you beg. You're not the same guy you were yesterday. Here's 150 for the vest today. It's time for a silly bubble blow, or I'm gonna close the tab and go. What's your favorite type of food? And can you read my haiku? Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, it's meaningful to me.
That being
That being said.
That being said.
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. Team Insider, the legend, fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist, Steve to the dead, psychological style host. Get well soon, man. Me, your cat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Hello. What's up, everybody? We are in the house. It is time. That being said, here with special guest, Decepticon. How you feeling, my friend?
Pretty good. Glad to be here.
Yes, and we also have another special guest who goes by the name of Chaos Realm. How you feeling?
Oh.
Come on, let's go have sex now.
Oh, easy about that. All right, easy.
Eager.
Take it easy, all right? Take it easy, okay? But Chaos Realm, since you're here, we do have to ask some questions, okay? So, what do you think about Philip Burnell?
No one likes him.
I mean, that's clear. That's very clear. What do you think about Decepticon?
No one likes him.
Well, that's okay. We're not going to argue with that.
Yeah, she's the last judge.
Yes, okay. Anyways, we are here. Me and Decepticon in the house. Chaos Realm was more of a meme. She's not really here, sadly. I will turn up Decepticon's audio. But we got a hype show, lots of messages, lots of videos to get through. Like we've been doing for a while, I want to start with a retro-style react, all right? And this one was very fun. Found this today when we were going through the fake engagement ring style show.
Oh, God.
Yes, and this isn't even about an engagement ring. It's more about some investments. So the best place to get investment advice, I think, is from Philip Burnell, as you know. So let's hear some investment advice from Philip Burnell here for just a little bit here to start us off. Here we go.
All right, we got one more question from a patron. Then we're going to move on to the forum questions. So,
big ups, yes.
This question is from El Trumpo, and he actually it's a dual-part question, all right? The first question he has is, have you ever invested in exchange-traded funds or mutual funds or individual stocks? If not, would you consider that as a long, short-term investment to find more sources of income? I say this as I've known...
Okay, Decepticon, do you think that's a good investment or not a good investment? What is Philip going to say as I'm asking? What's your prediction?
Oh, God. God. I'm going to say he's going to say bad investment. This man has had 2 condos and only lost one, like money on one of them. So I think he has good advice coming up.
Okay, here we go. Let's get ready. Get your investments ready. Come on.
You're in financial trouble, and it hurts to hear this, but not everyone is going to be able to support you on a monthly basis.
Okay, cool.
I disagree. There's many people out there who do Twitch, and they make a good living doing it.
First, we have to say, don't worry, I'm going to make money on Twitch, bitch.
The growth that I've seen in my Twitch presence just in a month and a half, I could make it work as long as we keep this going, which is why I'm happy with what's going on right now. But
okay,
anyway,
second half.
His take, he doesn't think it's going to work out. So he says, yeah, would I consider ever doing stock investments, mutual funds, or traded funds? And here's, I got to be honest here.
Yes, please.
Horrible suggestion. All right? That's gambling. That is...
Here we go. It's gambling, boys. We can do pools, but cannot do the stock market. Here we go.
Be honest here. Horrible suggestion. All right? That's gambling. That is literally gambling with your money, okay? And what I mean by that is, stock market is for people who have a lot of extra money, and they don't care if that extra money gets blown, all right? If it goes away completely, all right? And then they toss money into the stock market or a mutual fund, or they invest in these funds to try to get some kind of a long-term investment in or a long-term payback for what they've thrown into it. I'll give you an example here. I worked for a company for 4.5 years. I had a retirement fund, which really wasn't like...
I don't know what that means. Retirement fund. What else was it? They lying to you?
What the fuck?
Okay.
Like retirement is like just something you break open when you get fired?
Yeah, I guess.
A real retirement fund. What it was one of these funds where they take your money and they invest it into this fund.
Okay.
The first 2 years I worked there, the fund went like this. The second 2 years I worked there, the fund went like this.
Oh my
God. And then
God.
when I finally got laid off from that job, I was told, oh, we'll keep investing. Oh, by the way, your fucking funds are down again.
I was like, fuck this. Just give me the money.
And I took that money out, and eventually I used that money to pay off.
Pulling out of his retirement account at the age of 25, 26. Very cool.
What wasn't the last 2 years of his time at the job during the recession?
Yes.
That's why it went down.
If he still had that money right there, it would be incredibly more valuable than it is at this time. But Philip could not get rid of it. 2 years down? Fuck it. I'm out of here.
Fuck it. Gone.
Some of my debt, and that was some of the money that I had for savings for a while until I moved out here. Now I have no savings anymore.
Shoot.
It's
How'd that
insane.
happen?
The way that the market goes like this is uncontrollable. It's unpredictable. I mean, I went to school for finance. I know how the fucking markets work.
Yes! Yes!
It's uncontrollable. It's unpredictable. I mean, I went to school for finance. I know how the fucking markets work. It's a crapshoot. I mean, yeah, you can use formulas and you can use predictable models to try to figure out what safe investments are, and even then shit goes wrong. That is for people who have tons of money. For me, if I took money right now, let's say every month I saved a couple $100.
Yeah. How about that? How about saving money? Imagine that idea. What will you do with that?
I can't do right now, by the way. I don't have any excess money. It's literally all the money I make goes right to the bills. That's not even exaggerating. That's what's happening with me right now.
Right.
But let's say, for example, I had some excess cash and I put $200 a month into a savings
That sounds
account.
pretty good.
And then after, say, 3-4 years of doing that, I had several $1,000s, and I put it into the stock market. I could make money or I could lose it overnight. That's how it works. Like, that's a terrible idea for someone who's in financial stress.
He just, poof, gone.
That's just how it works. Like what other options are there?
Chaos Realm, what's your take on this?
What did I get myself into?
I know. I'm sorry about this. This is really hyped to have you on, though.
Great. If I was in good financial position and I had some savings and I said, oh, I got $10,000 to invest in the stock market, and I hire someone who knows about the markets and is going to do smart investments for me, maybe they'll be conservative earnings, or at least I'll make some earnings over the years, then I would consider doing that.
But anyways, that was it. It goes on for a little bit more, but yeah, we can. It's only 10 more seconds.
Fucking money. If I did that with myself right now, that would be so dumb.
So putting money into the saving $200 a month, putting in the stock market would be burning the money, is what his final take was.
Gambling. Honestly, if stocks was more like gambling, I think he would be into it.
If you made it fun. Make it some pool style. Yeah.
Like a slot machine, like stocks, you get Apple, NVIDIA, some
apples.
Microsoft stocks. Yeah.
Now we're thinking about it. We got to game it up, definitely. Kat, what's your take on this before we move on, though?
He's such a fucking idiot.
I know. I do agree with that on this take, for sure. Big ups, Kat, for that. All right, let's get back to our first message style thing here. Let's get to it. Big ups real quick to the one, the only, Danny for the re-up. Aid Robertson said, big ups, TBS. Chill Murray 7's response to the react was internet gold. I've seen in chat. A lot of people saying that. I've not seen it yet. I'll check that out. Chill Murray's react to the react. Which react are we talking about? There's a lot of acting going on, but I'm not sure which react. So let me know which react I should be reacting to, and I will definitely get it up. Doom Aside in the house says, DSP says to sell low. That's the best thing to do. The best time to take money out of your retirement account is when you're 25. Definitely. That's just common knowledge. And if you're a finance manager, you understand that. Clearly you don't. Boat Knight says, who needs retirement? WWE Champions has an event. Yes. Oh, I haven't done a check on that recently. What's going on with Scopely, actually? Anyways, let's get to our first message as I check on the Scopely events, because you know how hyped they are. Are you a mobile game player, Decepticon, by any chance?
I've played like Fallout Shelters, but that's it. I didn't sink any money into it.
What they say? Didn't he talk shit about that? And no one's playing that game. No one gives a shit about that. At the last whatever it was, at the last Bethesda event or something, like, no one's playing that game anymore. Yeah. No. Also, we have a new song to premiere today. That'll be hyped too. About halfway through, we'll premiere a new song from Salute Your Snort. So get ready for that new video. That will be very hype. Speaking of Salute Your Snorts, let's start with his message here, which made me think about it.
Yo, what up? It's Salute Your Snorts, the man, the myth, the legend. Not really. I hope you guys enjoyed my new song and all my other songs. Dude, what's going on with June the King, man?
Okay,
like,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I need that. I need that new content, bro. What's he been doing? I think he released another video, but it wasn't about Phil. Yo, where's that Phil video, man? I know he's working on RTU also, allegedly. But, yeah, other than that, man, I just want to say, big ups, pig ups to everybody, the whole community. And, yeah, man, are you guys excited for that documentary, that June the King? Let me know, man. All right, that's it. Bye.
Big up, Salute Your Snorts. Obviously, we're all excited about that. But June the King probably gets ready many months out. So his last video was Yandere Dev. That's hype. That guy.
Yeah. That one.
And then why Rooster Teeth died. Oh, we need to get Machinima one. That'd be kind of hype. But yeah, he's got to babysit the upload for sure. Don't worry. It'll be there in due time. All right, let's go. Next message here. Mr. Total Wine. Let's go.
What up, that being said, Mr. Total Wine here, and got one question for you guys today.
Please.
And it pertains to DSP's instant gratification rant. So he was going on this rant talking about how his fans just want instant gratification from him always.
Correct.
Whatever, it seemed like DSP, was just going into full toxic mode. But then I started thinking to myself, does this guy go ahead and actually think that what he does is like that fucking important?
Yes.
I have friends that work as nurses. I have friends that work as counselors for kids that don't necessarily have the best life at home. I don't think any one of them has ever been like, oh yeah, like my job, it's kind of like when you're going ahead and you're playing Elden Ring and you're fighting the boss, and then you go ahead and someone thumbs up your video and they donate $10. Like who the fuck does this guy think he's fooling? Like, what a dickhead. But my question pretty much is, does he actually believe that? Does he actually believe that he's that important? Or is it just something that he's just saying just to essentially lie, not only to his dents, but to himself so then he can continue to keep doing what he is doing and have a reason for doing it. Interested to hear what you guys have to say. Appreciate you guys taking my call as always. Hope everyone stays blessed, stays healthy, but most importantly, Young out.
Okay, so I personally think, just you can go next. I think Philip does think he deserves it, right? He does think he's entitled to that. Since he's been doing it for so long, how can it stop? I've been doing this long. Hell, come on. What the fuck? But what do you think, Decepticon?
No, I'm pretty much echoing that thought. He thinks that he's that important. He's an essential worker. He's essential to YouTube. He also believes he's not in competition with the rest of YouTube as well. It's like when he gets to it, it's a big event. Like even when he's playing it like 6 months later or something after it released, you should be there to watch it. He believes he's in like some vacuum without all these other gamers like playing the game when it comes out.
I like how last night people said like, well, they changed the date of the DLC to come out today actually. And then someone said, why don't you just change your day off? And he acts like this is what? Huh? What? I can't change my day off. What's wrong with you? But like, it doesn't even matter because it's not like Kat's doing stuff with him either, And it's not like she doesn't have more days off. You can just, all right, well, let's just move it to Friday then. It's like it's the end of the world to do that. And he says, I don't care about day one views anymore, but yet he does because he always lets us know when like, this hype game's coming out. It's going to be hype. But why is it a big deal to change the day anymore? I think it's just because remember Occam's razor, the laziest way is the easiest way. So the laziest way is the path that gets taken. So
he has one of the most flexible jobs on this planet. He can change it if he really wants to. But I think he expects you to tip the day the game releases, so he gets a bunch of tips today, and then he can take it easy tomorrow.
Yeah. Kat, what's your take on this?
I've already tried to talk to him like millions of times. He's not going to change. He's going to be the same asshole that he's always been.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that pretty much.
Good take.
Yeah. Anyways, all right, let's get to Hashi, and then if we get Hashi, we also get the cat. So come on, hit us with it.
Hey guys, Hashi here. To start, I wanted to answer the question that was put in the tweet, which was, who's your favorite character besides Phil?
Yes.
Mine would have to be Goji Tanks, because it was always funny watching him pop up and then stomp Phil in Street Fighter 3. And obviously this is like way before Street Fighter 6 and Piece of Peace, Raw Phil, and other people picking up the game. Big ups to Kat has a fat gunt, by the way. That was hilarious. Anyways,
excuse me, sir. She's right there.
Else, which was Agent Proper recently interviewed top tier rated. And I think it's really great that like Agent Proper is doing that kind of stuff. But I think it does beg a question about our community. And that's like, who is our guy, right? In the sense of, who is the guy everybody agrees best represents the community? Now, this isn't saying like, oh, we all vote or something. It's more like, who would the most people agree upon is our guy, right? Not the guy, but our guy, right? The idea of like an ever chosen for you Warhammer fans, of course, because this is a vortex, vortex of chaos, all that good stuff. But I think Agent Proper is great. I think he's been doing a great job at it. He has this new site, obviously, it's separate from our old agricultural division. So yeah, big ups everybody. Here's my cat. Yeah.
He pinches the cat, by the way.
Oh.
He just pinched the cat to make him scream. Who's the guy though? What's the question there? Who's the guy? Who's the guy? Oh, the guy, like the guy. I don't want to be the guy. I don't want anyone to be. I don't want to be the guy. I don't know who wants to be the guy. No one wants to be the guy. The annoying place to be is the guy.
The guy for the guy. You don't want to be the guy.
Yeah, no one wants to be the guy. Unlike Art Review Tech, who was saying like, I'm like, what did he say? I'm like a top 5 detractor. Whatever. What did he say again?
Top tier, shit. Like,
well, besides me and Tevin, like no one wants to be the guy. That's an annoying place to be because then who wants? No one wants to be the guy. No one wants to be the guy. But the favorite character, Goji Tanks is a good choice for favorite character. That was the question of the day, by the way. And what's your answer for that, Decepticon? Favorite non-Philip character from the Detractorverse. So anybody's in play.
Oh God, that's tough. That's tough.
You know him well. You made documentaries. Come on.
Crap. Like there is Snurk Curl because like I hate his tipping, but he sometimes brings out the worst in Phil.
Yeah, see, that's fine. That's a fine answer, Snurk Curl.
I'm very mixed on Snurk Curl. Like he is tipping Phil a lot of money, but it's also some great moments, and you can honestly tell Phil hates it. He loses so much money on each dollar tip because PayPal takes it, and he hates the questions.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for too. Not you can't be a detractor, by the way, Chad. I should have said that. They can't be a detractor. I guess Tevin counts because Tevin has definitely entered the vortex as well. Because Philip has many times mentioned him, and I guess SOK counts then too. But it has to be someone that is, someone that has entered the vortex and has been mentioned. I can't be a detractor. So yeah, that's a good answer too. Though Snow Carl has left some great rants, has caused some great just with $1 tip. He'll cause Philip to go off the deep end many times. So yeah, that's a good answer too. And what's your answer though, Kat? What do you think about Snow Carl?
Whoa, I just wanted to get laid. Take it easy.
Not that one again. Please, Catherine, stay on topic, okay? Please stay on topic. I'm trying to ask you a serious question here. Okay, please. Anything you want to say though about Philip in general?
That guy that I'm living with is gonna yell at me.
Well, he will yell at you for being on the show. I'm really apologize for that. But anything else you want to say?
Come on, let's go have sex now.
You have to wait for that. You have to wait for that. Okay, come on, let's move on. Next up is I think it's Tony T. Come on.
Wah, wah, ba-da-da, wah, 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 that's the sound I love.
Oh, old school.
Hallelujah. What's up, detractors? What's up? That being said, you see I'm stumbling on my words, but that's okay. We're going to kick them to the curb. It's your boy DJ Tony T and the place to be. Kicking it to you. Now, quick question. What do you think is Phil's hardest backtrack? It's always funny to see him backtrack or try to flip something and to be like, hey, I was right all along, or still trying to find a way to blame everybody else's audience, trolls, whatever, for his shortcomings. For instance, when he was talking about the mini PC and people were in the audience or in the chat was calling him out, saying, hey, it's actually this way, hey, it's actually da-da-da, he kept, the dude that was talking about how he's Net Plus certified or something like that. And then, like, his comeback to him after, like, getting chastised a bunch of times was, like, he's like, I have a certificate in networking and yours is in begging or something like that. I don't know. I laughed my ass off. And also, Phil can eat a dick because he keeps blaming his audience for not knowing how to play Street Fighter. Nobody's telling me what to do. I want to knock him out so bad in front of everybody at a Fred Meyer's. Fuck him. Much love to y'all. Peace.
Yeah, so last night was very bad with that. I should have got the clip. Maybe I'll check if Poems Future has. I don't know if you saw that subscribe, but last night he said to the chat, no one's telling me what to do. No one's giving me answers. And he's just getting wrecked in chat. Like, that was very bad. I mean, this was, it's next level.
What was he doing?
Playing Street Fighter 6 and getting beat. That's it.
That's it? Okay.
That's it. That was the beginning and end of it. There's no more backstory necessary. Our Hate Army has it. Oh, Hate Army is telling us that Hate Army has the clip. So we trust him? We'll trust him. All right, hold on, Hate Army. Let's get a Hate Army's clip. That was incredible. And last night, he got wrecked in casual so hard. He was like I think 10-20 in terms of win rate in casuals.
Oh my god!
Then he went to ranked and did a little bit better. But his great messaging about it was that in the casuals it's all detractors doing Cammy pattern play. It's the only reason he's losing. Okay, and also someone called themselves T-Bone and someone called themselves Porterhouse. Which was really great. I love those guys. Big ups, you guys are legends. Give me a timestamp though, Hate Army, because it's like 17 minutes. We can't do that. But let's watch a little bit.
Hate Army, bro. Hate Army. Shut up.
Fast forwarding. Fast forwarded. Yes, I win.
Here comes a new
another fucking Cammy who will do
let's watch one.
The same gameplay
another Cammy
and will win. Another one. I'm telling you, I don't think you can beat this character if your dive kick alone negates anything you can do to keep her away.
Uh-oh, you're not telling me!
Oh my god, on fight.
You would think you would get better if you constantly play them.
Yes. Nice zoom. Hate Army.
Same exact fucking pattern.
So it seems like you should know what to do by now, right? But
yeah, we play it constant.
I know. It's all he does is play this pattern.
Same pattern. Just keep jumping on Geef. I can't stop it.
Learn the pattern.
It's the
That's
same
like the simple
pattern.
solution.
Every fucking cami uses the same pattern. You can't stop it. It becomes a 50-50 guessing game.
Uh-huh.
Of course it hit me from that distance. Of course it did. Can't do anything to the flip. I can't stop the flip.
Oh, come on, fill up.
Bro.
I tried to parry on the jump. It didn't parry. She just guesses throw and wins. Again, there's literal no skill to anything
Come on.
these camis do. It's the same pattern.
Oh no, let's fast forward to the end of this one.
There's nothing to
Nothing to it.
I have no anti-air cami at all.
No anti-air.
Unreal. I can't
Unreal.
punish it because I'm Zangy.
Oh.
Complete trash gameplay. No, the cami is not decent. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Right now, shut the fuck up. Every cami I play plays exactly the same, and there's no way to beat it. They've mastered this one pattern that you do against Zangy, knowing he can't anti-air her. He has no way. She can do the flip, safe, can't stop it. She can do the dive kick, safe, can't stop it. So literally every time she fucking jumps, it's free. I have no tools to stop besides guess a parry on the timing on the dive kick. That's it. And even then, I don't have advantage. So it's fucked up. The fight is so fucked up. I don't get it at all. I would love someone to explain to me how to fucking do that fight, but no one can give me any help. Everyone just talks shit.
So that's 100% blame in the chat. No one can give me any help in here. Dumb fucks. That's amazing.
Is he expecting like Derek to start posting guides in chat?
Yes, Derek, please step it up, Derek. All right, let's watch when he loses to Cammy again. I think this might be even better. That's not even the best one.
That's all she had to do because I have nothing. He's gonna kill me with chip damage anyway. So it's a complete mismatch fight. She doesn't have to try at all. Everything she does hits or stuff's what I do. Literal zero effort to the fight. There's no effort Cammy versus fucking Zangief at all. It's
no
the
effort,
same
dude.
fucking pattern. It beats him clean. No skill required whatsoever.
By the way, as Lemtex pointed out, Geef is favored in this matchup in the real world, but not in the field world. Yes.
Terrible fucking Cammies will beat me. Every Cammy will beat me in a row because of the mismatch of the fight. Every single one.
We done or
unfucking believable. I really want to know what you do in that fight. Someone fucking give me a solution to Cammy versus Angie. All her normal stuff is her dive kick beats every single thing he does for anti-air. If he blocks, he's at insane disadvantage and goes into the same loop of guessing game 50-50 through throw or hit string. The only thing you can do is guess and pray for a perfect parry. After that, you're done. You can't do shit with Zangy. It's done. It's a done fight.
It's a done.
Stuff my drive rush.
It's a done fight.
Oh god.
Oh, it looks like Kat wants to say something. What do you want to say about this, Kat?
Stupid bitch needs to die. I agree.
Well, hey, take it easy. We don't go. That's a little toxic. All right, just take it easy. That's a little toxic for us, even on this show, Catherine. All right, here we go. Next up, we have the one, the only, the 2-incher. Come on.
Hey, that being said, hope you're all doing good. If DSP ever found himself trapped in a broken down elevator with another lolcow, which one do you think would eventually lead to him being served with a murder charge? And which one do you think he would get along surprisingly well with? Take it easy, guys.
Okay. Okay, hold on. What was the question? Let me get the hypothetical right. They fell down a well? Hold on. You got it, Decepticon, or should I play it again?
Stuck in an elevator.
Stuck in an elevator. Stuck in an elevator.
Who would he most likely kill or most likely be friends with? Like both of those. Like
okay. Friends with is probably Cyrax. He has a great history of dealing with people, let's say, of that mindset, if you get my drift. Lower... You know what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
Who would he kill? I would say Amber Lynn, because they are both extreme narcissists that need to be the center of attention, and they would be fighting. Like, that would be the battle of a lifetime. Biggest female narcissist on the internet versus the biggest male narcissist on the internet, going at it, head to head. That'd be pretty hype. What's your answer, though?
Okay. I think friends-wise, I'm going to say Wings. Like, I think he's been trying to be friends with Wings. He's been trying to be nice. He will be, like, ultra polite with Wings. And I want to say maybe he would kill Cobra, because Cobra has this habit of constantly looping the same topics. It will drive him insane. It will break him. and you've seen like Phil around politics. Cobra talks constantly about politics, and so I feel like Phil would like unleash his red rage on Cobra.
Makes sense. It makes sense. All right. Fair. Good question. Very interesting question there, 2-incher. Big ups. Next, we have the one, the only, the Kaiser. Come on, Kaiser. Hit us with it.
Okay, guys. I'm sorry that my recording cut off. The thing is,
what
when I
happened?
recorded,
That was very dented.
I was on my way driving to a court hearing. Because I got a ticket for using my phone in the car. Anyway, the pre-programmed responses, the examples. One of them is Super Mario Brothers 2, the American version, known as Doki Doki Panic in Japan.
Yeah.
The second one I remember is, and then my parents would say Philip, because they always call me Philip. And the third one is, I think that one is ALT's one of ALT's favorites, is when he says the name of a certain song, then pretends that he doesn't know the band, then he says what the band's name is, and then he does the shitty sing-along. I like this song called I Believe in a Thing Called Love. It's called by what was the band's name? Oh yeah, The Darkness. I believe in a thing called love. So yeah, that one is the weirdest to me because he always goes like through the 4 motions.
Yes, he
always
does.
In the same way. So yeah, that's it. Bye.
Yes, it's really weird. He does have to go through this little play of, I don't know what it is. I like this. I don't know who they are. Here's the band. And now I'm going to sing the song for you. It's very interesting how he does this. The flow chart. Yeah, the flow chart of songs.
Yeah, it's a pattern play.
Pattern, yes.
Yeah.
And we got to get a whole stream of his music takes because there are some great ones. We've done some already, but there are still more out there that I've not covered. But that one is a great one because he says that he heard it when he was working. And he said, whoa, this is pretty crazy. He heard that very song. I believe in a thing called love. Da, 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 da. He said it was so crazy that he had to buy it. So he went and got that CD and he would just start blasting it. He said it reminded him of 80s metal. And that's why he had to get that because of that, which says a lot of his music knowledge. But there we go. It was so crazy that he had to get it. So there we go. Oh, yeah. Big ups. Catherine looks like she wants to say something. What? I know you said something kind of toxic before. Do you want to say anything about that?
Well, you should be apologizing. You understand?
No, not me. I'm saying you should apologize, because you said the very toxic. You know, take that back, or what do you think?
Come on, let's go have sex now.
Oh, Jesus, here we go. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, big guy in the house. Let's go.
Hey, guys. Recently, Phil was talking about some old fighting game compilation that's going to be coming out soon. Phil claimed he was really good at Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yes.
And that at the last tournament before it became EVO, Phil got 5th place in Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I, of course, looked it up because you can't trust anything this fucking idiot says. Mm-hmm. According to multiple websites I looked at, they didn't even play Marvel vs. Capcom 1 at that tournament. In the version of MVC they did play, Phil wasn't in the top 8. I don't know if he's just lying or if the djinn has put enough holes in his brain that he confused several different tournaments. I guess it's possible there was some unofficial bracket going on at the tournament, but it's amazing that Phil will lie about anything. I also found this weird synchronicity while looking some of this stuff up. In one of the interviews, Viscount talks about how he's going to put on a special vest if he wins the tournament.
Yeah. I've seen that one. It's very strange. Yeah, because like Viscount has like a vest he wears in one of those things. Maybe you saw it because I know you covered the fighting game shit. But Viscount is in like a vest in this. We're talking ancient fighting game tournament thing. And he has a vest he puts. Yeah. It's very funny. But yeah, so. What I want to say about the big guy's comment there is about like the tournaments and stuff. Like there's so many different tournaments. It's tough to know. Like I think Philip is kind of generalizing a lot of the tournaments, right? Even though he might have done 5th in one. I don't know. But yeah, go ahead.
And a lot of them are like local and regional that just don't get documented,
Yeah.
It's just very small communities, especially back then, early internet.
Yeah. So you don't know exactly what he's talking about. But yeah, it's, always assume he's lying because he probably is, but that could have been at the mall. Yes, exactly. Could have been at the mall, Super Scuffer. We don't know. But yeah, he has a memory of things, but it's not always correct, his memory of things. And he did, let's be real, he did win some stuff, some local stuff, and he did win Evo East at one time. He did beat Justin Wong before, but, you know, it's still not, he's not the legend that he says he is, for sure. We know that now. Big ups to Urgent in the house. What Urgent want to say? Okay. Okay, that was very urgent. Thank you so much for that, Urgent.
Okay.
I did not know that, Urgent. Thank you so much for that. All right, CDPC0.
Hey guys, got an observation for you. What I found interesting was when Phil and Brian were doing their little co-op thing. I know Duty clipped this. At one point in time, I think it might have been a fan asked Phil, is like, if you had a kid, would you let them ride in the autopilot of a Tesla? And Phil gave his usual, I don't have a kid.
Oh, yeah,
what are you talking about? And Brian had to explain it to him. It's like, dude, imagine that if you did have a kid, would you let them sit in the Tesla while I was being autopilot? In which Phil finally gave a human response. Like, there's just alien behavior right there. Anyways, Big ups.
Yeah, I did see that actually. So he said, like, of course he said, I don't have a kid. What the fuck are you talking about? Which is, of course, his first answer. You know, no hypotheticals. Get the fuck out of here. But Brian, being a normal human being, says, well, what if you did? And then Philip is like, well, I have to be normal enough here, so I guess I'm going to answer this. But he said no because it's not safe enough or something. I can't remember exactly. But
yeah, it was like no, I won't put my kid in that car. But it's insane that someone has to like put it in scope for him. Like, maybe you have to ask, instead of say kid, you have to say Jasper. Would you trust a Tesla with Jasper?
Yeah. So anyway, so Brian did do that interview with Proper. So if you want to hear more Brian's takes, and Brian is still, Philip claims he's on the schedule still. They're going to talk it out. So even though Brian has done the interview with Proper, and clearly Philip knows about it now, they are still planning on getting that next co-op session in. So there we go. Philip is not aborting the Brian play just because he went on the Tractor interview. So I don't know. You tell me.
How that goes.
Yeah, we'll see. I really am confused about how DSP is choosing to do this risky business, which is having a friend. I know it could be for June, but...
Well, I mean, Brian isn't really a friend, according to him.
Oh, yeah, even Brian said he's an acquaintance. Yes.
Yeah, acquaintance. And an acquaintance for clout.
Yes, so... I just don't... I really don't know what Philip is hoping to gain from this. I really can't see it. Because is it just for June to pretend you have a friend? Who cares?
I mean, it's probably too late. It's like off to the editors. Like it's almost the final version now. Like it might be too late to give anything else to June. You know?
Well, June's done. Yeah, the documentary is done, guys. June's not going to be putting anything more into it, no matter what happens. So that's it.
It's too late.
But I think is he getting ready for the debunk the day after? I mean, come on.
Like, is he going to bring his friend Brian on? It's like, my friend's going to back me up.
Yeah, Brian, get in here. Tell him, Brian. Yeah. Come on, Brian. Stick up for me, Brian.
I love the backtrack where it was like, oh, I don't need friends. I have a wife. And now we bring in Brain over here. It's like, I have a friend who's going to play Street Fighter with me. I'm not lonely.
It's something. I don't know. We'll figure out sometime when it actually comes out. All right, Lyanna in the house. Come on.
Hey, hello, that being said, a little bit on topic for what you guys were discussing today, but I know you've been asked this question before, but how do you think Phil is finally going to, option 3? I think it's definitely going to be to an electrical fire from the fucking hazard he keeps of electrical wires in his room. I know you've been asked this question before, but maybe you have new thoughts, and let me know.
Well, old age, I'm assuming, is my guess. But kind of similar to this question. How did you hear when Philip talked about the health stuff recently? When he mentioned that Cat's not so healthy these days.
Yeah, I heard about Cat's health. Yeah, I heard about that.
Unfortunately, Catherine is not doing so well health-wise. But I don't know what the follow-up was to that. How did that finish? I didn't hear that. Maybe I'll check on the Poems Futures Twitter to see that. Big ups for Iwamoto says, netcode, years of slander, and now it's suddenly all good. Oh yeah. So now Philip is all good with the netcode now. He still is not apologizing to Tony Cannon, but it is all good. Don't worry, no problem. But he does say moves drop still now. Now we're kind of inching back to original Philip, though, where moves drop. The moves are dropping, but it's not because of the netcode. They're just kind of dropping.
It's a mechanical issue.
Yes.
It's a mechanical issue.
Yes. So it's not really from the netcode. It's something else. It's my own actions that are causing this, but go ahead.
Something about you said about the rollback netcode made me think, how is he going to react to June the King's titling of the doc? You know, what's going to be the reaction to that? Because I'm like looking through his like things, and it's like Yandere Dev, the incel that ruined his game. It collapsed. Rooster Teeth died. How is this going to be another decade of failure? Rant coming up?
Yeah. How can you title this? Like, let's be real. It's not going to be positive. How could what was your naming convention? Let's see. How did you name yours? Let's see how toxic Decepticon was live on the air. Were you toxic or middle of the road?
I bet toxic, because that's what gets clicks. You have to be somewhat
You have to be
negative.
toxic, right? You have to be. It's always downfall of this, downfall of that.
Drama.
The worst game I've ever played, Battlefront Home War, or whatever the fuck that was on KO Gaming.
He even did it. It's like that's what gets views, but he's not toxic.
Yes. So I'm not sure. Let's see. So the King of Hate, you have titles such as the Death of the King of Hate Part 1 Origins. So that's pretty fine. You have the King of Hate, the Year of Hate, Strikes and Strokes. Oh, Strikes and Strokes, sir. That is toxic. There was no confirmed stroke, sir. How dare you? Oh, that's hard to say. The King of Hate, Taxpocalypse. Yes, that was one.
Yeah, Taxpocalypse.
Oh, this one. Let's give the Decepticon some props on this one. Wrestling with Bankruptcy. I like. Nice. Yeah. Wrestling thing. 9-year history of green screen. King of Hate side story. Yes, that's a good one. That's not toxic though.
No. Like half of them are toxic, but not all of them.
You're very. Oh, was the stroke the jerking off though? Is that where you're going with that? Dead Bears is insinuating. Was the stroke? The stroke.
I think that was
right over my head.
Strikes and strokes. Yeah.
Joke was right here. Went right over my head, boys. Right over it. Bam! Did not even see that. You're a legend. Strokes. I got it now. Come on. Big ups. I missed it all this time. Here we go. I'm trying to see. Did anyone clip the moment we talked with Catherine's health? I do want to play that, but I can't find it. If anyone has that. Anyways, next message. Go ahead.
I wonder if the health thing is like legitimate, because they have been talking about health stuff for like years at least.
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely.
I wonder if it's like he's bringing up the health thing again as like another excuse why she can't be back on stream. You know, it's like dealing with health stuff now. Not that she doesn't want to. It's health stuff now. You know.
Yes.
Is he bringing that up because there's always some kind of health thing going on apparently, but now it's particularly bad? You know, is it just an excuse or is it legitimate?
Yeah, that you never know. That could be an excuse that why we don't have to do co-op anymore is because she's not healthy, guys. She can't do it. She's unhealthy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do not know. Anyways, all right, let's go for it. The one, the only Sam. Come on, Sam. Is it that Sam?
So I figured out why Phil always says the detractors are immature or children. So basically, Phil, as all kids do, view his parents as the most mature beings to ever walk the earth, correct?
Yes.
Now, his peers, on the other hand, are children, obviously.
Okay.
Now, his parents enabled him to do pretty much whatever he wanted with no consequence and got him everything he wanted and enabled him to no end, which is why he is the way he is. So, but the kids, his peers and all, weren't having any of Philness, And so, as a result, Phil in his dented brain now thinks that anybody who enables him and lets him do what he wants and tells him he's a good boy is a mature, refined adult, whereas anybody who talks smack, gives him lip, or in general just calls him out is a childish, mouth-chewing moron or a detractor. Sounds good? So in summary, people who enable Phil are mature, refined adults.
Yes.
And people who detract or call Phil out are effing retard. I should not have said that.
Yes, you shouldn't have said that. That's the long and short of it, though. If you support Philip, you are a genius. If you do not support Philip, you are a kid. Kid mouth drooler. So we are kids.
And it's like respecting him, always agreeing with him. I have this personal theory that he grew up on 1950 sitcoms and stuff.
Yes.
And that's like where a lot of his views are just coming from. Like
yes, remember he said oddly, like someone said, "You ever watch Friends?" He goes, "Yes, yes, I did watch Friends. Sitcoms are fun to watch when you're getting ready for bed." It's like, I mean, it's not wrong, but it's just odd. Yeah, during that. Okay, I'll play it. Why not? We got time. That it's in the Nerd Brew Bob Starsky Friends song. And he says in the beginning about it, he says he's like so specific and odd. It gets 45 seconds. Let's watch it. It's this. This is the beginning. Oh, not this one. What is it? It's Bob Starsky one, isn't it? Bob Starsky. Hang on. I'll find it. Don't worry. It's a long day of detracting so far. Which one is it? Here we go. It is... I'll know it when I see it. Fuck, is it the Friends? Oh, it's at the end of that one. Look, I'm so dented today. I gotcha. Don't worry. Dentedness? I'm undenting right now. It's at the end of this, I think. Fuck, where is it?
Scammed. Okay, scammed.
I'm just gonna play. Oh, maybe he says it here. Let's just play it. Fuck it.
Okay, it's like less than a minute.
Yeah. Oh, it's not this one. I got you, Nerd Brew. I'm an idiot. This is the not singing one. This is a fail. Extreme fail. Nerd Brew, send me the right one, please. I'm failing so hard today. Did Bob Starsky send it? Was it on Bob Starsky's channel? Let me check. This is the... I am failing in all sorts of ways. All right, let's go to messages. Fuck it. I'll find it. Nerd Brew got it. Meerkat's got to come back, because I'm flailing here. There we go. Got it. I do have it now. Go.
Mr. Swaggins did a 25-bit share.
Here it is. Here it is.
Did you ever watch Friends?
Worth it.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I love watching Friends back in the day. Sitcoms are good to watch in bed.
See? You heard that, right?
Uh-huh.
It's not wrong, but it's just an odd, specific thing to say, like to justify his sitcom watching. Right?
Yeah, it's like it's almost like he's making it sound like a guilty pleasure. You know, it's like almost like he's ashamed to say, "Oh yeah. I watch Friends, but only in bed.
Oh, of course, only in bed.
Only
guys.
watch The Office, but only in bed. You know,
you can't watch it any other time. I mean, come on. I mean, it's just so odd.
Okay, wasn't it like a year ago he was talking about, I was watching Street Fighter 6 videos in bed. You know, like I was watching a bunch of gameplay and tutorial stuff on those.
It's just weird to go that in depth about it, but anyways, big ups to Wesley H says the lazy way, like saying Brian has work. That's why he can't stream with him. Not that he doesn't want to stream with Phil because he protects Derek. So the lazy way, like saying Brian has work. That's why he can't stream with him. Not that he doesn't want to stream with Phil because he protects Derek. Oh, so Wesley's saying that Brian said he can't stream with Philip because he has work? Interesting. That's what Brian said. That's why he doesn't want to stream with Philip. But apparently they're still doing it, right? Apparently they're still planning on it, but has Brian confirmed or denied that? I don't know.
I'm curious to see what happens on that stream. I'll be watching that one.
On the next one? Because the best part is when Brian reads detractor comments, like WWE champions, it's very funny. Brian knows what he's doing.
Aftermath. Yeah, it's fun seeing the aftermath. Though I watched the very first one. Terrible. It was like so hard to watch.
Yes. But now we got a mic, so it's way better.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Mr. Extravagant says, I still haven't recovered from ALT abandoning us on WPIG the other day. I think I have PTSD. How did I abandon you? I never abandoned anyone. I'm not an abandoner. Barrett Wells says, I've been playing the game for a while now. It should just give me what I need. Said during TOTK, but I think it's his attitude across genres and games. Tears of the Kingdom, that's it. I've been playing the game for a while now. It should give me what I need. Yeah, I got you. So if you're playing the game for a while, you should have all the tools you need to do everything.
Like you get a minimum wage in the game for how many hours you put in. Minimum item count.
I've been playing this game for so long. I should be able to do everything now. Why can't I do everything now? Please help me. And also, please tip. So you are not wrong. And Joe Dub says, when you fail to just try the DSP story. When you fail to just try the DSP story. Okay. Gotcha. Try the Gotcha. Big ups. All right. Oh, one more thing. Where did I put it here? I wanted to show this. So here's something really small. Super tiny lore bite. If you watch WPIJD, you saw this, but I think it's worth it to show to a larger audience here. So this person, Philip said to someone, I know this is late, but congrats on the engagement. Very happy for you. And this is to a female-style person called Athena's Adventures. This got my interest up. Philip said, congrats on the engagement. He didn't have any friends. This is on 2017, by the way. Ancient lore.
Yeah. It's post like Panda breakup like a month or two after.
Yes. So I was like, all right, let me dig into this a little further. Let me see what happened. Well, Athena's Adventures did respond to a DSP text tweet as well. A little bit of a link into the detractor lore. But Athena's Adventures does have a Twitch, which led to her Instagram, which then led to me finding where Philip would know her from. And that would be Schnozman and Hole Punch. She was an actor on Schnozman and Hole Punch. So the link has been found. She was a fan. She was not a fan. She knew Schnozman and Hole Punch, and I guess Philip knew when she got married. And then decided to send that tweet. So there we go. Another female person has been added to the Detractorverse. There's not very many of them, even tangentially. But Athena's arc, I feel, has been officially added because Philip has interacted with her in some way. We're trying to get a master list of females that have interacted with Philip. There's not very many, right?
That's
I think we got to 10. Yeah, it's like, I think we got to 10. All right, here we go. See if I can do it. Lyanna, Kat, Linda, Jenna, Real Estate Lady, Gamer Nicole, Aggie Plays, the person that he did that playthrough with back in the Connecticut condo, Faye, Taco Chan, Ant, that's 11.
Yeah.
Cousin doesn't count because we've never had anything about the cousin. Is there anything of? I guess cousin does count actually. I shouldn't downplay that.
He's constantly told this story about like how some female walked up to him asking, "How are you so cool before prom or something?" Is that?
Oh yeah. No, those kind of tangential ones. The nerdy Asian that he asked to prom. Yeah, those people. Yeah. What else was there? I'm trying to find this clip where you can actually see this Athena's Adventures, but I lost it, so it's not that important anyway. Oh, here it is. Is it? I don't want to. I don't care. Anyways, you got the point. The two Latinas. There's a second Latina. Remember the cute one at the dance and the chubby one at the fucking yogurt shop. Don't forget about the second Latina. Also, Latina Gina, Angela. Yes, a lot of choices
Honestly,
here.
A lot more than I thought there would be. A lot more.
But still, we're talking about like. Sometimes these people are like mentioned in one story from Philip that who knows if it's true or not, you know?
Yeah, that might have been the only interaction ever.
Yes. So who knows how true this is. Yeah. All right, Hate Army and Self in the house. Come on, Hate Army, go.
Hey guys, Hate Army here. I just want to get a financial forecast for the next few days and get your thoughts on this.
Okay.
Because it looks like the guy has scheduled for the next few days. Friday is Elden Ring both streams. Saturday is Elden Ring and then Stardew Valley chill stream.
The chill, please. Yes,
Sunday
say the
is
chill.
Day all day, of course. And then Monday is back to Elden Ring and Street Fighter multiplayer. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but to me that looks kind of grim because it looks like he's planning to run Elden Ring into the ground. And by the time Stardew Valley comes around, I could definitely see him kind of running out of steam, and definitely the dents running out of steam, or shall we say money. And we could definitely hear some rants about a pattern of low support. So what do you guys think?
Well, Elden Ring is one of those games that I think qualifies as a hype enough game that someone out there is going to be like, all right, I'll give Phil 50 for this, right? I think.
I think it's gonna do well because it did well the first time.
Yeah.
Like, incredibly well. When he tried to do New Game Plus, it bombed very badly, and he blamed everyone else.
Yes, not his fault, of course.
But this has new DLC, so I think it's gonna do well.
Yes. And then Stardew is getting consistently wailed out because Dens Play DSP is always profitable for him because they love giving tips. And also the chat is engaged, so he loves both of those things. Money and chat engaged. When I say engaged, they're just telling him things to do in the game, but that's better than on a normal night where they're asking about steak and stuff. So Stardew's not going anywhere for a while because Dents are very fired up about this. They love giving the tips to their daddy Philip. It's very funny. But all right, let's go to Chubby Crits in the house. Go.
Hey, that being said, I've noticed a trend with Phil lately where he seems to be reminiscing on a daily basis way more than usual for extended periods of time and sometimes about the same things multiple times within a week. He's also seems to be more toxic in terms of his demands for daily support. I'm just wondering, detracting for the last few years, seen a sharp increase in DSP's toxicity and really desperation to become successful in whatever way he defines that. This seems like the beginning of the end. Just wanted to get your guys' feedback and perspective on this, but he's coping hard. I feel like he's a steam engine that's about to burst. That whistle is blowing really hard, and there's no way for him to alleviate any of this pressure. So let me know your thoughts on this, but I feel like his grandiose, continuous self-reflection on a daily basis of his quote-unquote accomplishments is starting to become a lot. Yeah.
Big up, Chubby Crits. Before I answer that, I want to say something. Carl says, it's never the beginning of the end. And then right after that, Anonymous Fish says, it's always the beginning of the end. So there we go. Dissent to comments in the chat. But yeah, so there's definitely been an uptick in trying to remind you of how big a deal I was and am, right? I think it's safe to say, right? And I think that's what we say it's getting ready for June. But could that just be midlife crisis style thing? You know what I mean? Understanding what does this all mean? I got to let you guys know. You guys got to remember my legacy. Go ahead.
I think that's really recent. It's just been steadily increasing when we're the past few years. Especially since he's like reacting, especially now that he's reacting to his own content, it's like on his mind on a weekly basis. So I think it's just been steadily increasing.
Where he does that thing where I'm very proud of my 15-year legacy, but this is so stupid. I was playing I've changed a lot this time. This is all dumb stuff, guys. But I have a 15-year legacy as well, so don't forget that. But it was all stupid stuff.
I know it's played out, but I love when he's watching those reacts and he laughs at the same time as his old self. Like they just laugh simultaneously. It always gets me.
But he's acting, so don't worry.
Oh yeah, he's acting.
That was a character.
But I don't think we're like heading to an end anytime soon. But I do think we are heading into like a maybe a moist 2.0 at some point, because like the tip begging is getting worse and worse, and it's just something's going to happen, and then he's going to reel it back as like a reaction to that. So someone calling him out or reacting to him begging, there's going to be another screw at some point.
Yeah, we need that. Let's check in real quick on DSP Throwback. So DSP Throwback's very robust views going on here. LA Noir is 8 days ago, 129 views. Is there anyone? 2 weeks ago, Falk Out, 100 views. Big ups, dude. This is still in its growth phase, though, guys. So don't make fun of this.
Worth it?
I do not know. I do not know what the goal is here. I mean, he's not doing anything. That's the key point. You got to remember, this takes no work.
Look, this isn't even with babysitting the uploads and like getting it from some editor to babysit the upload. That's 100 views isn't worth it, in my opinion. And someone's watching this to cut out all the really edgy bits too, to like mute it or something,
I know, taking out the fun parts.
Yeah, and like to funnel it through some AI enhancements with 90 views or something. Like this can't even be with the like 10 cents in ad revenue.
Yeah, less than that even. Some of these, you're not even pushing 10 cents. It's still in a growth phase, though. Don't worry, guys. It's a growth phase. Oh, God. Someone's working on these thumbnails, too. Look at this. People are working on these fucking thumbnails. That's the people you feel bad for, the indentured servants.
They're doing all this work. They're
nothing.
doing all this work so they can get so DSP can earn 20 cents an hour or something like that on these videos.
Yeah, look at this. Someone put this John Travolta in here. That's not nothing. I know it's not much work, but it is some work. Some work for 113 views 2 weeks ago. Come on. Oh yeah, Vanilla Ice attacks. We got to put Vanilla Ice in here. Oh, you can't even see that one. Where is it?
Someone did mention that Derek is potentially doing the thumbnails, and he is getting those submissions on DSP Reacts as payment. Apparently,
oh yeah. He did admit to that.
Membership, all this work is worth $10 a month. Apparently, to Derek.
Yes.
Not have to pay that.
Very high payment there for Derek. Anyways, it's something. I guess we have a master plan on those DSP Reacts, but who knows what it is. All right, anyways, we are halfway through. It is time for a musical style premiere, my friends. Salute your snorts. Coming in hype here. Salute your snorts. I wrote in salute your shorts, and that gave me some links to a very cool show. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for salute your snorts. Not salute your shorts here. Okay, salute your snorts. Legendary music creator who has songs such as the Lyanna Snortaset. Have you seen that one yet, Decepticon? Very good.
Nope.
We have Coomerage, Semen in Your Hands. Jaha said knock you out. Well, now we got a world premiere here 4 hours ago coming at you. On that being said here, this is called Woke Up This Afternoon by the Sub Porno. Let's get to it. On that being said, go.
I certainly wasn't
Here we go.
expecting much when I woke up this morning.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Woke up this afternoon and you dressed just like a bum. Linda always knew you'd be her dented son. Said you're 1 in 6 million. Interesting number to read. You were born under an Aries sign with them gout crystals in your feet. Said you woke up this afternoon and you hobbled your ass downstairs. Got your Zelda PJs, even got your ball gout underwear.
Oh, nice.
Looking gouty, baby, I believe that you're a filthy swine. Now shame about it, born with a flat head, cause you had no tummy time. You say now, woke up this afternoon, and you had no tummy time, yeah. A goddamn shame about it. Woke up this afternoon.
From a lobster.
And you had no tummy time. Woke up this afternoon, yeah, baby, saying woke up this evening, did the React show like the norm, except control when it said you Argentine transport. Oh, said you looking at Scopely, yeah, looking at sweaty men behind pulling, while you're pulling Hogan's with Hogan's nutsack in your eye. You say now, woke up this afternoon, Hogan made you come.
Yeah. Hogan did make him. Oh.
Oh my God. Well,
oh my God.
I guess I gotta ban someone.
I guess you could call that a dick.
Oh, okay. All right, so I forgot. I kind of forgot. Big up Salute Your Snorts for that song. That is a very hype song that we played on WPAG endlessly now. But you brought up a good point about we did not analyze this yet on stream here. So I do want to show, obviously, you know what we're talking about here.
Oh, yeah.
So as others have done and have pontificated about, I believe Philip knew it was coming. Now let's watch it together, and then we're going to analyze this. All right, this is Hate Army video, so it's censored. Don't worry, this is safe for work. Well, probably not safe for work, but I don't know why you're watching this at work. Anyways, here we go.
Astronomer and science communicator. He's best known science content.
So real quick, a little bit about the video. It has 4,000 views, 5.5 thousand views, and it was 3 months ago. Okay, so whoever put this in, great job there, making the numbers believable, not brand new. Great job on that one. Let's see this.
Carl Sagan's greatest speech. I don't know a lot about Carl Sagan, honestly.
I don't know about Carl. And he doesn't read the descriptions very often either. And you're someone that went through a lot of these DSP reacts. He doesn't read the description very often, right?
No, he usually does like read it like after he watches a bit of it, if like it confuses him, but usually never at the beginning. Like he would never like do this, at least from when I used to watch a lot of these. So this is unusual, and it's like the high pitch. I don't know about this, you know.
Yeah, this whole let's get the full context here. So let's get the full talk up. We got to make sure all the evidence is in our hands. Okay, we got our pen A in our hands here, and we got all the evidence in our hands as well. SD, make a good point. This is a $20 submissions tier, so this is one you got to watch, you know. So here we go.
Go through. So thank you guys. I'll be back in just a minute.
All right, be back. Come back. On break. Brilliant.
Okay,
right.
guys, I am back.
I love that so much.
We're going to resume. Again, I have nothing to shout out. So if you guys could support the stream today, I would really appreciate it.
That's right. Ed Ton, that's what we're analyzing right now. Do you think he showed this on purpose? That's what we're analyzing right now. We're in the court. All right, we're in the court, and we're going to see which side you believe in. Here we go.
It's very simple here. Oh, I do have a shout out. It just popped up. I do see some people in chat. They're criticizing the show. All right, I have to understand something. I don't pick the clips. Okay, I will say this. Once we get to the
objection, I don't pick the clips. Catherine, well, you have to say something about this, right? Come on.
No one likes them.
Exactly.
Submissions tier. I have actually been more selective at what we watch in that tier as of late. If you haven't noticed, usually I'll pick a few in there that I think are better to watch, and I may do that again. We'll probably.
So this is like the algorithm talk. He's putting a human element into the algorithm. Remember he said?
Yeah.
You have to add a human element to the algorithm. So that kind of makes it not an algorithm, actually. But what he said, yeah, go ahead.
No, it's just astounding. It's just back to back. I don't pick the clips, but I do add a human touch and select the clips. I think you know, like, and he doesn't understand his audience. Like they want to probably see this shit that's not getting picked. You know?
Yeah. So all right, here we go. Holly in Hell. We'll see. Watch the whole context, and then we're gonna do a poll. There's a very important poll we're gonna have in a second here. Here we go.
You just pick a place, press play, watch a few clips, and then maybe I'll pick some. But these are the ones from people who are the biggest supporters. They control the ships, essentially, right? So if you think
they control the ships, is that what he said? They control the ships.
They control the ships, essentially, right?
Okay, we control the ships.
If you think
running
this
a whole
stuff
navy,
Monkey D. Denti, we control the ships.
Very good. Then please become a member and suggest, for yourself.
Got it.
This is not a show of me picking clips to react to.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Never was. It's in your hands, right?
Oh, in your hands again.
They paid $20 to be blamed.
Yes,
$20
you can be blamed.
Blamed for a bad show.
Give me money so I can blame your ass for how bad this show is. Cool.
In addition, people have suggested to change the format of the show to have it be like open submissions and stuff.
Ooh.
Sadly, number one, that would be insane amounts of trolling, right? Probably bad clips we can't even be watched. We get in trouble for watching them and shit.
Very odd to have this right before, don't you think?
Yeah, this coincidence is really weird. Have this rant about trolling.
Let's keep going.
Troll shit like that. Sadly, I just don't have a mod team big enough to go through
mod team
open submissions and stuff like that. I just don't. There are many other streamers. They do streams like this. But it's just, they have a team of people who sit there and moderate videos and pick the best ones and suggest the ones for them to watch on stream. Okay. I don't have
that. I just want to point out that Derek's done those tier lists and he grabs a screenshot from like every movie just to have the title in it or something.
Yes.
He's gone through and done all that.
Derek does put the work in. Yeah. Derek's not afraid of putting work in for Philip. No doubt about that. And then he doesn't even use his shit. Remember? He did a whole tier list for Halloween. He didn't do it. Remember?
Yeah. Well,
Get fucked, Derek.
He had the vid.
Yeah.
He'll save it for next year.
I don't have those means. I'm a small-time guy.
Oh, yeah, small-time guy. Yes, so small.
I do the best at what I got, right?
I do the best at what I got.
And Okay, you guys. Some people are saying, "Well, we're actually not blaming you. Don't worry." I appreciate that. At the same time, it's like I understand that some people say, "Well, I don't like the clips." Well, that's a problem. That
just a small town streamer.
Okay. You don't get it. I'm blaming you. You're not blaming me. I'm blaming you.
You guys are missing the point. I'm not blaming myself. I'm blaming your ass. Yes.
It should be fixed, right? If you think there's much better content that we could be watching,
okay,
become a submissions tier member. Test the waters. Suggest the clips.
Test
you get
the
2
waters.
clip suggestions a week.
Okay,
right?
got it.
Or if you become an ultra member, we're guaranteed to watch whatever you submit. You know.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so I did receive my first tip of the stream.
Oh, thank God.
A $2 tip from the Budweiser Frogs message. He says, "Props to that cat who has a deep meow." There you go. All right, thank you to the Budweiser Frogs for
Get hell.
$2 tip. I appreciate that.
$2 tip. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, Ramen Brahmin, we'll get to that after this when we start our debating time. Let's watch the evidence first. Ramen Brahmin. Evidence first. Taking a sip. What's the flavor? I need to know the flavor. It's
Yeah,
very
Derek,
important.
I had seen that you had said that game. I didn't know what it was a Switch exclusive game. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Derek.
I didn't really care what that game was. Okay, thank you. Ready to continue? Here we go.
Thanks, thumbnail. Yeah, I'm waiting for the thumbnails, please.
And welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, episode 69. This is now part 3, and we are going to wrap up the Ultra member submissions for the week. Let's start. Carl Sagan's greatest speech. I don't know a lot about Carl Sagan, honestly.
So, just also, new video started now. New video started now. It could be a coincidence, but a new video started now, so that means we can cut it and not lose too much. We're starting a new video right now. All right, here we go. Just keep that in your mind.
Carl Edward Sagan was an American astronomer and science communicator. His best known scientific contribution is his research on the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Sagan was a popular public advocate of skeptical scientific inquiry and scientific method. He pioneered the field of exobiology and promoted the search for extraterrestrial intelligent life. Well, there you go.
There you
All
go. There you go. Listen to that.
Cool.
Cool.
Let's continue. Here we go. Let's hear it.
Distant vantage point. The Earth might not seem of any particular interest.
Oh my God. Well, I guess I gotta ban someone. I guess we gotta ban someone, guys. It's time to ban someone. Someone literally edited in a clip into that. Yeah.
I'm letting it play.
Some fucking asshole edited a clip into that because I actually fast forwarded through it.
I'm letting it play.
Wasn't there. So now I gotta ban someone from fucking doing video submissions. Sorry about that. Obviously now I'm not going to be uploading that video to YouTube.
See? Such a quick cut.
I'll do my best. I'll probably edit that out of the archive stream as well. Some fucking moron. Well, what can you do? What's weird about that? It's from 3 months ago, and it has 5,500 views.
Yes, they planned it perfectly.
So it's like, how would you have known? This must be a troll video, not for me.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay, you see whose face is around the edge of this video? Yeah, it's not for him though. Nope, they just wanted a random Asian guy. We needed a random Asian holding underwear. That's what we were looking for.
God.
The most important point was we needed a random Asian, and we got one. Not a coincidence though, definitely.
Yeah, obviously now.
Definitely not.
I'm not going to be uploading that video as well. Some fucking moron. Well, what can you do? What's weird about that? Fuck troll video, not for me. This was a troll video made for someone else, and someone found it, right? What the fuck?
No.
Sorry, Derek.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I got to find out who that was. In fact, hold on a second. I don't know if I can now because it's very likely that they probably deleted it. But I'll double check real fast. But I almost guarantee you they probably fucking deleted it.
What? Deleted what? Their submission?
Let's see.
What are they talking about deleting?
Oh yeah, they deleted it.
I'm guessing the submission on the community post.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, of course,
so that not get banned.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. This is very great content, by the way. I'm not muted.
Yep.
A live leaning.
Yes.
You can't do this later.
So there's three videos left, 3 legit videos left. Okay.
Oh, how would you know?
All right. So obviously, guys, my apologies. If anything,
yes. What?
Thankfully, that was actually done at the very beginning of that clip, so I don't have to upload that one. I'll just start over. I'll just do a fresh video. Right.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Giving you all the evidence.
So, all right. Well, what can I do? I'll have to be even more diligent when it comes to basically when I see new Ultra members posting up clips or whatever. I'll have to be even more diligent about that to be sure that that there's no little things in there. That
little things.
The reason because it has views.
That didn't seem very little, actually. Oh, now he's going to tell us exactly how to do it in the future. Here.
That there's no little things in there. That
little
one got
things.
me, and the reason because it has views.
I saw 2 big things in that video, actually.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things flopping around
on it. So you see a video like that, and you're like, "Oh, that's probably going to be legit because it has 5,000 views on it. It's from 3 months ago, right?
Yep.
It's like 3 months setup." But these people are fucking stupid, and they do what they're going to do, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
They're stupid.
And obviously, like I said, I'm going to edit that out of the archive stream as well. You have the ability to edit shit out of the archive stream. So for those who watch this after the fact, yes, the stream will not be live right away after the fact. Okay. I'll have to edit out. Remember, someone tried that a few months ago too, early in the year. And
interestingly enough, it was the second attempt, and the same porno video was used. It was the exact same porno video, but different video around it. So it wasn't Carl Sagan, it was wrestling. But it was that exact same video with Derek in it.
Pretty good about catching it. There actually was another one as well this week that I did catch that I got rid of.
Oh, what a legend.
That one,
Look
I guess,
you.
made it through. So, all right. Well, these 3 are legit. Let's go ahead and check this one out. So let me restart. Actually, let me do this.
In September.
Oh, there we go.
He's not going to start over the recruiting. He's just going to upload it as is and then edit it out on YouTube.
Okay, are we ready?
Okay.
To resume. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet.
Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we watched the video. Go ahead, please. Your opening thoughts.
Okay. I'm conflicted. There was a lot of sketchy things about this whole thing. I don't know about Carl reading the description, his reaction especially. Like he reacted so much to the sex fridge in that one game, Atomic Heart.
Yes.
Like he lost his shit to that. But this, no problem. Like straight up pornography on his stream. Like he's like he doesn't freak out. He doesn't bat an eye.
Okay, so Unsalted Skies is having a good point here that I do want to check on. So you heard right here, when he goes YouTube mode, he says, "Hi guys, how's it going? Back here for DSP Reacts." I don't think he says that for this video, which would be that's some big evidence to add to the court here. Hold on.
Welcome back to DSP. Ready to continue? Here we go.
Oh, he does though. He does.
He does. He does. Like
and welcome back.
Did he say
he does?
Wait, what episode did he say? Episode 69 on this one?
Yeah, hold on.
DSP versus the Internet, episode 69.
Yeah, this is episode 69. Yeah. So
that's
shout
another
outs.
just sketchy thing. That's another sketchy thing that just happens. Like, but why would he risk this? And
yeah, that's the main. That's what I think. I don't know the motive, but here, my biggest piece of evidence. Go ahead. You go first.
No, why would he risk this and also put Derek in the crosshairs? Because he's been so protective of him, you know?
Well, maybe this... Okay, so I want to show you this. This is my my biggest thing that made me think it was fake, okay? Is if somehow porno got on this stream, it would be like a thunderbolt to my spine of like action, right? Like you'd almost get superpowers because your flight or flight mechanism would be so firing off that you have to get it off. It's like it's an emergency. Okay, so like think about this. Okay, let's see what Philip's reaction is when this comes on. Okay, watch how slow he is to go for the controller. Watch.
Of any particular interest.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying? Like this, it's so casual.
Might not seem of any particular interest.
Oh my god! Well, I guess I gotta ban someone.
Look how slowly he's doing this movement. Look how slowly. Like he's so chill. This is too chill.
He's really relaxed, and I don't know if it's like partially because like all the gin slowed him down over the years. Because like you see clips of streamers seeing something sus on screen, immediately they hit the X button, they're gone, they're out.
Yeah.
And it's very chill. It's just like, oh my god, and then he still left it on screen when he's like, oh my god, not like any motion to get it off the screen.
It's so weird. I know there's gen reactions and stuff, but I don't know. Who knows? But that for me, I wish I could find the first reaction when someone tried to sneak it in. You know, someone tried to sneak it in earlier, and it would be fun to compare that. But all right, poll is going live now. Poll starting. Here we go.
Okay.
Yes.
For motive, what if he just got sick of trying to like get these cut out every time? He just let it happen so people stop submitting it.
No, that's he does do dented stuff like that. So
he does do really dented. So he has to stop pre-watching all the videos. I just don't see the motivation why he would do this. Put Derek in the crosshairs, especially if Brain is upset with Derek too. You know, it's like so it's like why do this at this time? You know.
Okay, so the poll's going to be
Derek's on the way out.
Was the showing of the porn on purpose? All right, here we go. Was the showing of the porn on purpose? There we go. The poll is now live. This is a very important poll. Big ups to the one and the only. Let me make sure. Let me get here. Hang on. Get your votes in now. Very important. Ramen Brahman, let me get back to your comment here. It says, if he did show it on purpose, what's the end goal? Is he trying to bait detractors to pay to submit clips? Is he trying to take the channel? Great points there. I like Decepticon. I don't know the end goal. I can't think about the end. I'm not sure the end goal. I don't know. It's very strange. But I do not know about the end goal.
What's weird is that every time when something like this happens, there's so many other weird coincidences happening at the same time. The episode 69, reading the description, his voice, his reaction time. There's so many other weird things happening at the same time that makes speculation possible, you know?
Also, remember, this is some people saying like, what, he's going to lose the channel. This is the channel where if he loses it, it's not the biggest deal, right? It will be some deal, but not that big a deal. Losing the views on this channel is not that big a deal.
This channel struggles daily. Yeah. This channel struggles week to week. Where he has
this is DSP Reacts. Let me check Social Blade on this one. DSP Reacts. It's the King of Hate Vlogs, actually. It's the real type.
Yeah.
So this channel gets 15,000, 40,000, so about 40,000 views a month. Excuse me. It gets about 20,000 views a month. So you do the math on that. That's not that much.
$50.
$50 bucks or so we're talking about, yeah. So if he loses it, it wouldn't be the end of the world, let's say, in terms of his income. But
if
big
he
ups,
did lose it. If he did lose it, it would give him like such a great opportunity to beg even harder, saying, I lost one of my channels, and then he like inflates how much he actually got from it, you know?
Yeah.
That could be a motivation for him, but I don't see it.
He gets membership money, yes. I don't think it's that much though, is it? But yeah, anyways. D-Dog says, and Derek's birthday video got skipped for React. So he couldn't play the Derek birthday video, but we can play this? Come on. Big ups to Trenton Brown, who says, whether he planned this or not, all I know is he's never beating the gay allegations. Sorry, Steve. Oh, come on. Trenton Brown. Much more believable that he's asexual and doesn't care about that stuff. That dirty, nasty stuff. That's what I think. Big ups Tony T, who says, play the victim when it goes viral. That could be too.
Yeah.
Too. J-Dog says, why would he allow Argentina stuff? Derek overlay. It makes no sense that this would be on purpose. But yes, I know theory crafting is fun. I'm just saying that was a very fucking slow reaction, all right? And look at this fucking poll. This is what a beautiful poll is. 50-50 right now. 314 votes, 50-50. Holy shit. All right, I'll leave it up. Let's get to a few more messages here before we say goodbye today. Holy shit. 50-50. 51-49 now. All right, a few more messages. Let's fucking go. Yes. Insane. For that many votes to be 50-50? Hell yeah. All right, Bobby. Come on, Bobby.
What's going on? That being said, first time caller, long time listener. And my question is, how do you think people would react if Phil were to drop a racial slur. We know that he's no stranger to doing so, whether by air quotes accident or not. So how do you think his fans would react? How would the internet react, if at all? How would the detractors react? Big ups, guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
If he dropped a real racial slur, we're saying? Not a hateful slur, you mean? I don't know. I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's very safe now.
Yeah, he's very safe. But I mean, he did drop the retard thing, you know, like
yeah, he did do that. He does do the jive voice. He's not afraid to say, "Oh boy,
like or PC racism." But like, if he actually did drop a slur, like I would personally be like, "Oh my god, the King of Hate is back! I love it." You know,
he's back. The King is
back, baby. Like it would be a great moment for me to just see. It would be funny because then he'll immediately like have to rein it back in, you know. It would be great.
Unleash he's finally unleashed. What if he said like, fuck it, I'm going back to my old ways, unleash the beast, the King of Hate.
I would kind of love to see that, like him retcon the last like 8 years and go back to being the King of Hate, you know. It would be something different. His chat would freak out. They'll be like all crowns, like, yeah, DSP, you tell him or something.
Yeah. Got him. The King of Fate returns. Oh, Boat Knight says, oh no, chairman of the board says Decepticon loves slurs. Heard it here first. Yes, that is confirmed.
Oh, yeah,
Decepticon does love slurs. One of his favorite things, actually. Definitely. Logan K in the house says, he freaks out and mutes the fridge immediately, but pauses on porn. I think two things can be true. He's not bothered by it, but also did not know.
I do want to point out, like, he freaks out with the booba, but then he sees, like, a bathhouse scene in Yakuza with men are fighting naked, and that's okay. It's just a really weird like double standard happening, you know.
I'm never been more unsure, and the poll is still 50-50. Come on, we got to get a winner here before we close out tonight. Come on. All right, let's go.
No.
The antisocial, paranoid, and toxic. Go.
Yeah, what's going on, TBS? So I've really been enjoying this entire Brian arc between him playing matches with Phil, highlighting just how much of an alien Phil is when it comes to human interactions, and just how bad his social skills have gotten over the years, from him isolating himself and only getting his interactions from faceless names in chat and nothing else. And it really got me thinking, Phil truly is just paranoid, antisocial, toxic, and the paranoia is real. You know, I'm sure he was paranoid when Brian was like, hey, I'm going an Agent Proper stream. I'm just letting you know up front. And then Phil just kind of left him undelivered, you know. And it really is like snorty McCarthyism over there. Phil, but instead of looking for commies, Phil's looking for secret detractors or undercover detractors.
Yeah.
And all of that is just very, it's clearly done a number on his mental health. And it made me think about this old mini arc, I guess you could call it. Let me know if you guys remember this. I think Twitch or Department of Twitch were using Phil's streams and Phil as a case study for cyberbullying. Just kind of what happens with streamers when it comes to dealing with constant toxicity from their chat. I was looking for like videos on this, but I couldn't find it. I'm sure there's probably a few threads on the agricultural website that covers this mini arc, but let me know if you guys remember that.
I do remember something about, he said like they're studying me for something, right? You remember that or no, Decepticon?
Hey, very vaguely, but that puts another thought in my mind now with the whole AI summary thing. Can you imagine like being at YouTube HQ and you're just seeing these AI summaries coming out of his chat? You know, like just being someone who doesn't know Phil. It's like, what the fuck are they talking about? What's happening in this stream?
Yeah. It's the weirdest chat on the internet, that's for fucking sure. I'll tell you that. Because you got LARPers trying to be funny, his real fans trying to be somewhat trying to help. Sometimes depends on the game. But then there's like this weird, not fan, but this is their community people that don't give a shit about Phil, but they just want to say weird shit in this chat.
Okay.
It's a very interesting place.
Maybe he was like thinking, it was like, you get those YouTube surveys every once in a while. What if like Twitch just sent him, hey, we sent you a survey. We'll be looking at your analytics or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it probably was.
They're studying me. They're studying me.
Dude, today we found he said Teespring contacted me personally to talk about setting up a store for me. You know, that's a fucking form email they send to everybody, dude. If you got over 1,000 subs, you got those emails. You know, they send to everybody. Yeah, they contacted me personally for this one. It's very funny. So here, someone has, this is David in the house, sends the first clip, okay? So this is the porn. I know it's smaller. Is that going to help? No, it's not. Hold on. This is the first clip that had porn. Let's see if we can see. I know it's tough to see. Let's see if we can. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Hang on. That one. Let's see if I can. Let's see if we can see it with this, and if I can, I'll try to enlarge it. Hang on.
As the booze ran out for Invisible Stan. You're kidding. The Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan. They pretended two people were wrestling, and they weren't really there.
That's how crazy wrestling is, dude.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Awesome, right?
What else? What are we watching? What the fuck? You saw that, right?
He found it.
That's not what the video is. There's other bad things in the video. You saw that, right? When I fast forwarded.
Bad things.
So whoever submitted this video was hoping that I was going to play that and basically like get banned on YouTube. You saw that, right?
So there we go. So that was it was the same video. You couldn't see too much there, but he knew that it could get you banned. They are bad things, though. That was kind of funny. He said it's bad things.
I want that to be a regular thing now, like live audits of each video.
Make sure we know all the details. So I don't know if that's going to swing anybody's vote. 51% said no, 49% on yes, but that is a little bit more information for the poll in case you wanted it. There we go. About the cyberbullying, I don't think this is it, but it is. He mentioned cyberbullying. Let's see what this is. Not sure this is it, but let's see.
Cyberbullying?
Could be.
Okay, I want to see how it fired.
Okay, got it.
Sloth Fratelli says, I teach at a major university. Would you be willing at your convince answer a few questions regarding cyberbullying? Considering you don't know the difference between the word convenience and convince, I don't think you teach at a university, and I'm going to answer no. So there you go.
Get that ass banned. What's wrong with you? Misspelling convenience. What's wrong with you?
Degree revoked.
Yeah. Misspelled a word. Oh, God. Here's another cyberbully. Okay, let's see if this is worth it. It's probably not. It's not worth it, I promise, but let's just try it because it's funny.
Considering you don't know the difference between the word convenience and
this is absolutely not worth it, but it's fine.
He's bullying Paul. Many of the fans
the bloody forehead.
Many of the fans are being bullied in the audience.
Only something a bully would do.
What?
The audience all got tweets and texts that were cyberbullying during the match.
Did Jerry Lawler and Punk ever make up, or they just?
All right, never mind. I wish that was. I regret everything. I regret everything. I apologize, everybody. Anti-comedy of the team up of DSP and John Rambo, the anti-comedy duo. Very funny. All right, Paul Primus, come on.
Hey guys, it's Paul Primus here. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
A little bit robot-y. Hang on. A little bit robot-y, Paul Primus. Let's try it again.
Hey guys, it's Paul Primus here. Long-time listener, first-time caller. You guys are great. I love your show. I love everybody on there and everything. Sucks that some of you guys left or some of you guys are injured and recovering.
Yes.
Get well, Steve. But
he said nice things. He said nice things. We're going to fight through it. All right, come on.
Regarding DSP's current streams.
Yes.
He's been a lot more agitated, a lot more angry. He's been yelling at his audience. He's been just shitting on other streamers and content creators. And then, obviously the typical shitting on developers and everything like that and their trailers. But I feel like there's something going on behind the scenes. And as of late, he keeps on mentioning this medical issue. Before he would mention the medical issue once in a while, but now it's like practically every stream he's mentioning this. And I feel like whatever this medical issue is, it's getting worse. I don't know if it's because Cat got diabetes or his gout flare up is getting worse because his cherry juice is not working as efficiently anymore.
Hang on, Kat. He said something very defamatory about you. Want to say something to him?
Stupid bitch needs to die.
Come on, take it easy. Take it easy. That's a little toxic, but I can see where you're coming. I can see where you're coming from.
Whatever the case is, I feel like there's something in his life right now that's really bothering him. What do you guys think? Do you think it's just a medical issue? Do you think it's his parents? Do you think it's the fact that Brian screwed him over in a hilarious way? I don't know, but I want your opinions on this. Other than that, keep up the great show. And Alt, you're not old, you're vintage.
Well, I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Kat, what do you want to say to this guy?
He's such a fucking idiot.
That's what I thought too, personally. But big ups, Palm Primus. So, what is going on with Philip behind the scenes? Now we do get more talks of health. I think it's because I think the income has been going down a little bit the last few weeks for sure, and I think that's the main thing, right? I think that's the Occam's razor. is not actually usable here, but it still makes sense. Everything is laziness. So when the money goes down, we can't change anything. We can't do anything. But one thing we can do is complain. Complaining sometimes leads to more tips, and it's a very lazy way to make more money. But I think that's what we're doing here, is just trying to pick up the tips by sharing more afflictions with you. So hopefully you feel bad and give those money bucks. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think?
I think it's that, but a combination of other things. The June doc is done, so nice mode off. He doesn't have to try to be as nice, because Phil's been toxic for months, but he had some motivation to not be, and he tried holding back, I think, in some places. But so doc's done, nothing's getting added, so he can let loose. Tips are low, so that's stressing him out. Probably some kind of 4th of July WWE Champs event coming up, so he needs to make up that money. And then I do believe there's health stuff coming up. And he's using it for pity bucks now.
But here's the thing: he can't share what it is, though. So that leads me to believe it would be Cat, though, because if it was Phil, he's sharing it, unless it's like something else embarrassing, like gout. Gout's embarrassing, so we don't talk about gout. Oh yeah, we got a gout mention this week.
Yeah,
he said acid imbalance. We can't say it by its name, but it's.
He said it was Cat, and if Cat's going through something, she's probably taking it out on Phil in some way, and then that's translating to him on stream, and then he's also trying to use it for pity bucks. So I think it's a combo of multiple things all happening at the same time.
Cat doesn't want to do co-op.
Yeah, she brought in the money when she showed up, and Phil knows she can bring in money if she just got on stream. She doesn't even have to do anything. She can just sleep there like she did in Yakuza.
Yep.
Come here and get the tips.
So just to just for some using piece of tips tracker. Let's see. What's the average? So let's go through the average using the average from May. All right. So let me get May up here. The average of all tips from May, okay? Ready, this guy's very poor. So $4,800 from May, right? But what was it in April, right? Are we going on a downward trend or downward climb, as some would say? 4,700. So I don't know. But this month, on the other hand, though, has had only. I say only because 4 days have been vest worthy. The whole day, I'm saying. So $150 the whole day. There's only 4 of those days. So this month is kind of low. Much lower than the previous 2 months. That's the main reason. That's the main decider of his mood, in my opinion, But
I think Elden Ring's going to change that.
Right.
That's my prediction.
Barrett Wells says check April to March. So March, 4,000. About the same. Nothing big there. But we'll see. Anyways.
Well,
yep, go ahead.
Something for me is just he's switched from the $100 tip goal being a constant thing to now it's 50. He has to hit 50 every time. It's over the years it's sloping down, obviously.
Obviously.
Maybe it just gets to him.
Prostate checks start at 45. You think he's dreading that? Made his mood go down.
He's not paying for that. He's not going to pay for that.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Human style, human petchy.
Hello there. Is your human style? We're selling right off for profits. Style human. Petchy here. And I want to talk about Phil's memberships this week, mainly because I think he's unintentionally obfuscating how much money he makes from them. You see, whenever Phil's in chat, he always says, tag me, whenever it's his 4 active stream chatters, so I don't believe that he notices his chat often.
Okay.
How that relates to memberships is, of course, unlike Twitch, YouTube has this case where if you want a monthly member shout-out message, you have to look for the payment options. And I think that lowers the amount of people that actually do it compared to Twitch, where you write a message and it will immediately pop up going, hey, do you want to make this your monthly member share message? So I think Phil is, again, unintentionally, thinking he's getting less members per stream than he has, even though most of them are probably quietly re-upping every month with no message to shout. But of course, every single stream I've seen where it's been slow, there's always the case where it's no tips, it's no super chats, and no memberships. So that's where I think the obfuscation comes from. I think he's doing just fine, as usual, even if he's in decline. Anyway, what do you think about this? Big ups, you guys.
Oh yeah, well, there should be no worries on if he's doing fine. He definitely is doing fine. But the problem is doing fine and keeping up with his WWE Champions addiction. That's the difference, right? That's tough. That's a tough thing. You know,
events are costly.
Yes, you know the events. Events are very high, but they're very costly. And anyways, I'm looking at the behind the scenes here. I'm looking at the tracker here to try to see like the trend from year to year, because I think that tells more than the simple month to month. So, for example, the trend of daily tips in 2022 was $300 a day. Okay, I mean that was seemingly over $250 a day, about. Okay, not perfect here, but in, let's see, 2024, it's definitely less. Just like his YouTube trend, trend lines. It's a slow grind, but once you go into the years, you can start seeing the big changes. So, yeah, like nowadays in 2024, a $200 day is a huge day. But if you go back to 2022, that's a normal fucking day, no doubt. $200? Oh, hell yeah. Well, the vet streak and stuff too. That was before that. But if you go like 2021, $250 is an average day, right? So the decline is on, but it's a slow grind, my friend. Slow grind. One more message. Lyanna's sign to run. Here we go.
Hey guys, what's up? Just watched the WPIG Lyanna fake proposal stream. And it's crazy how she had to hit him with an ultimatum in the first place. But the whole thing went down pretty weird anyway. Like he said, we planned to go to California and go to Disneyland, and we planned to get engaged. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, like, you kind of plan a trip and then spring it on her, like as a surprise. It kind of ruins the surprise a little bit when you tell her you're going to propose when you go on a trip, which is, I'm pretty sure, what he did. And the fact that he just kind of did a lackluster at home probably proposal.
Oh yeah.
And so the first thought in her mind is, so we're not going to California? And then, as he was sliding that ring on her finger, he was giving her the same thing he told us. Like, oh, it was only a couple $100 and it's going to be a while till we can get married and stuff. And if you marry me, you're going to be in debt too. So get ready for that. Like, how could she not run, bro? Anyway, big ups.
Yeah, there was like a 30-minute video about the engagement, and like 10 seconds was positive. The rest was how his YouTube career has been derailed by trolls. It was very hype engagement announcement.
God, it's so depressing. Phil's the type of guy to like plan his honeymoon with his chat before he talks to his wife about it.
Yep.
Can you imagine Derek in chat? Go to Hong Kong. Hong Kong.
Oh, God, Phil. Yeah. It was amazing, though. I think it definitely was a ultimatum style because Lyanna, I mean, as you know, the fake engagement ring thing happened, and Philip didn't know nothing about it. And Lyanna was a spicy meatball these days. She was having tweets. She was talking to the SOK in that one. They played that Twitch, what's it, Jackbox? And someone said, like, go on the SOK podcast if you break up with Phil. And she's like, okay, I'll do it. Well, I'm busy tomorrow. I'm busy the next day. Maybe this weekend. Like, just that playful with it, right? Like, that's, can you imagine Kat doing that? Holy shit. And she's also doing tweets about how, like, she wants to wear bra and panties. Where is it? I'll read it to you. She had a tweet that she put in public in 2017, just trying to tell people how horny she is. It says, what the fuck is it? Genuinely this is Lyanna's words from her public Twitter. Genuinely the worst thing about being a woman is having a cute bra and panties set on and not being able to show everyone. 2017, Lyanna read, ladies and gentlemen. Not afraid to let her opinions known. She was ready to fly. She was like a peacock. The feathers are ready. Switch roles here. She's the female peacock with the feathers, ready to roll. Come on, I'm ready. Mm-hmm. And she probably gave the ultimatum to Philip, said, "Are we getting married or what?" And Philip said, "Okay, I'll do it. I don't want to get divorced. I don't want to break up. So I'll do it.
If I have to."
Yeah. If I have to, I'll do it. Now, marriage, that's many years away. Many years away. Marriage, oh my God, I can't even see marriage so far down the horizon.
Well, the finances, you have to understand. Tips are down.
This was a text she sent to a coworker, but she put it in her public. It was a text she sent to a coworker, but she put it on her. I'll show you so you can believe me. This is the tweet, friends.
Oh my God.
That was random. Or is it? Even worse than I said. So this is a public Twitter. Twit.
That's pretty bad. But can you imagine how that engagement conversation went? Because he just lost Machinima like a month or two prior to that engagement stuff. So it's like,
yes.
Can you imagine? We can't get married. I just got dropped by Machinima. Like, I'm still looking for a new partnership network. And it's like... And then the hospital thing happened.
That was it. I really think the pill was it. The pill was like, all right, fuck this shit, man. The pill was it. Now, again, in the future, Philip would say they were living separate lives for 2 years before she left. Now, how true is that? We'll never know. Good luck to Lyanna. Yeah. Good luck to Lyanna, wherever she is. Boat Knight says, pulling Hogan's is therapy. He's getting less therapy. Yes, less Hogan's, less therapy. Makes sense. Ramen Brahman says, the medical issues is a lie. He mentioned in December the only way he would do a massive fundraising is if it was a medical issue or him losing the house, maybe? Something went... I couldn't read the end of your... It cut off. I couldn't read the end. Sorry about that, Ramen Brahman. But I don't know if it's a lie. Why would he lie about that? He's not saying it enough for pity, right? Ramen Brahman? So, there we go. I don't know. Who knows? One last message in the house here. All right, Michael Johnson is asking, it says unyielding rage. All right, Michael. Better see some unyielding rage here. Let's go.
Hey, TBSPODCAST. I said multiple times how much 2024 Deputy been Phil's worst year.
Yeah.
He may get a few wins when sometime with some stuff, but he's definitely failing on a lot of fronts. And it's safe to say Phil is still trying to chase after new releases and trying new gimmicks that aren't working.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Hey, TBSPODCAST. I said it multiple times how much 2024 Deputy been
failing.
Their own bit of idea that he may have something to do with Phil. I feel like Phil just wants to blame everything on his parents because he's a failure himself. And I'm going to say it now. And there's a reason why the title, the added subtitle is Unyielding Rage. Because we know Kat's weight gained because of Phil. We know that Jasper definitely has some problems because of Phil. If either of them pass away because of Phil's actions, I don't think there's anything that's going to stop me from what I could say. I mean, except for the guidelines on YouTube and Twitter. But all I can say is this. Screw Phil. Screw people who actually think it's fun to use people for their lives. People who don't understand how the well-being of others. Screw these locals who can't control themselves on what they do. And screw people like Rekieta, who is also a bigger, who's already becoming a locale himself. So, all I can say is this. cat will be swinging by or hospital.
Oh, okay, Michael Johnson in the house. Swinging by, but anyway, yeah, he does. I mean, you said like he uses them for his parents for pity. He uses everybody for whatever you're gonna get from him. So Rambo pity, Howard pity, Lyanna blaming. We blame Lyanna for jerking off. Remember?
Yeah.
The reason the incident happened was Lyanna. I mean, that's what he said. It's not my fault. We were moved out.
He has an ability to turn anything into a victim begment segment. Like any emergency can be turned around.
Yes.
As long as you tip, that can make it better.
Yeah.
So this whole cat thing. If something does happen, he's gonna be talking about it. And he's gonna be like the hand wavy kind of talking about it, like very vague. But something did happen to Cat.
Yeah.
You better tip.
Here's how you can help. Guys, I'm going to be honest. Healthcare in America, it sucks, okay? Just like you know. Anyways, one more. Goutinator. Let's go, Goutinator.
Hey, LT, please stop simping for Cat. I was watching the Group Thing 95, and that was just cringe, my man. First of all, having a shitty childhood doesn't warrant giving a pass to shitty people. The Austrian painter with a funny mustache also had a rough upbringing, but that doesn't excuse what he did later on in his life.
Okay.
There's bad people out in the world with both good and bad.
Okay. I'll let him finish. Let him finish.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Cat's a bitch. Her childhood might explain why, but it doesn't excuse it. There's people with traumatic childhoods who manage to get over it and be better. Secondly, stop slandering Subaru Man. Recent posts on Galtopia.net indicate he is happily married to a beautiful woman and is living his best life.
Okay.
A police report is just proof that Cat accused him of hitting her. It's not proof that he actually did. I could imagine Cat falsely accusing him and calling the cops in an attempt to fuck him over for kicking her out of his home. And finally, I have yet to see a doctor's report on Cat having autism. But even if she was autistic, my man Christian is out here, putting way more effort in live stream and content creation, and he's way more talented. It's not the autism, the childhood trauma, nor bad circumstance. It's the fact that she's a fat, bitter bitch who doesn't work, plays Skyrim all day, and is most likely going along with Phil's scam. And instead of saying nothing she could do, she has the same solution as all the rest of us, man. Get off your ass, get a full-time job, and get your shit together. That's enough to ensure a living, but she just doesn't want to give up the life on easy mode with a daily metric ton of DoorDash. Young out!
All right.
This just became the trial of ALT.
I know. I usually started this earlier. All right, Goutinator. So a few things I have to respond to, clearly. First of all, in what universe can you say that Catherine is a bitch? I mean, that's just my first statement. How has she been a bitch to anyone in this? Bitch to who? That's my first thing.
Starting off, not a very strong defense there. Like, how is she a bitch? Tell me. You still haven't told me.
I mean, I don't know what that. I don't know how she's a bitch. And second statement is everything we know about Catherine basically is about what Philip tells us, right? So that's another problem there.
Well,
we have a very
some
go ahead.
Jenna,
Some from Jenna. I don't understand, and also I refuse to. I'm not what do you say? Subaru man hate. Stop the Subaru man hate. I don't have any Subaru slander. Yeah, stop the Superman slander. I obviously we don't know the truth about Subaru man. What happened and what didn't happen. I guess you have to choose to give him the benefit of the doubt or not, and I'm choosing not to give him the benefit of the doubt. Does that mean he did anything? No, but I said I still think there's a possibility that he did do something unfortunate to Catherine. Okay? What else was there? What else should I respond to? Third. People do have bad upbringings, and that can lead them into a bad hand in life. Especially if they have autism. I guess we haven't seen a doctor's note that says she had autism, the Goutinator, but we're not going to see that. So, I don't know. I think, I'm not saying she's a saint. I never said she's a princess that should be treated as such. I said, I am someone that chooses to see the other side of things, how she had a tougher life than most of us. And now she ended up in this situation. Is that because of her own doing? Very much so. There's some things she could have done differently. I'm just saying there has to be two sides, a yin and yang to this whole thing. And I'm choosing to take the yang option and defending her a little bit.
Comments on the get a job cat movement that's apparently appearing now.
Yeah.
Comments on her getting a full-time job.
Nothing wrong with that. No. Okay. Yes, I'm taking the L, though. Goutinator did cook me on that one for sure. But anyways. Because you know why I'm getting cooked here? It's because I'm not like some strong, like, yes, Kat's the best. She's a great person. I never thought that ever, by the way. My defense is, my thing I just try to say is there is another side to this. That's it.
Biggest ALT backtrack. Right there.
I'm just saying, I'm not. That's no. Here, bro. This is my biggest backtrack.
Coincidence that like the backtrack's happening after the cat reveal. I'm just saying, there's a lot of coincidence happening this year.
My last statement is that I never said she was some angel that should be praised. I'm just saying that there are some other circumstances that some people choose not to look at, and that's their prerogative. Everyone can do whatever the fuck they want. Okay, that's it. All right, I'm backtracking. Yes. Goutinator, I hope you call back with more. Okay, Goutinator, I'll take it. Anyways, I'm done. Goutinator was a bad one to finish on, but it's too late now. All right, Decepticon, anything you want to pimp out? Go ahead. What you working on? Come on.
Going back to do some doc stuff, Bossman Jack, Miles Morales NPC stuff coming down the road. But going to be a while until the next creative thing. This is how you don't podcast took it out of me.
Nice. Catherine, any final statement from you? I know Goutinator said a lot of stuff, and you might want to respond to him, I guess. What do you want to say to him?
Stupid bitch needs to die. I agree.
I mean, in this case, that might be warranted. What do you think, Decepticon? Is that a fair statement from her?
Fair. She can take some shots back, you know.
Anything else you want to say, Kat?
I'm horny as hell.
Fair enough. All right, my friends, you'll be redirected here to the Detractor Beam show. We'll go to 8:45, which will be me, Shinko, Snood, and Indrid. So if you want to check that out, that'll be 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for chilling today. Thanks for Decepticon for joining on late notice. He's a legend for hanging out. Uckbuck the Black joins at the last second and says, ALT was fanboying Cat harder than DSP. No. This is all right, Con. I'm playing a character on WPIG. You fans want me to do that. I'm playing a character, my young fans. You know, all those mouth droolers. You wanted this. By the way, the poll, 692 votes. 51% said that the porn was shown on purpose. 49% say no. I don't think I've seen a poll with that many votes be that close, but that is where we will end today. You're all legends. Don't forget it. We are ready for Raccoon Eyes. Shorts Fault says, Brian being a GTA LARPer, what do you think he would think of Phil's voice acting? Oh, we should ask him, Shorts Fault. Big ups, everybody, for hanging out. You're all legends. We'll see you on the other side. Bye.
Bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats, cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Tevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like, I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Everyone hates me.